Hello everybody, my name is John and welcome back to Dark Souls. For starters, you may notice a couple things, actually a few things. Number one, we're on the Dragon Bridge. Well, why are we on the Dragon Bridge? That is because this is the area that we need to go to next. This door right here, which is locked, I got a key for it. I actually missed it back in the Undead Parish because I forgot where it was. It was back by the boar, and this is the next area that we need to go to. Second thing you might notice, I no longer have 4 humanity, I have 3. That is because off camera I died. I know I didn't put in like anything new on a death counter, but since the death counter isn't staying throughout the whole video, I just figured I would only do the death counter when I die on camera. And last thing you'll notice is that I have 9 Estus flasks instead of 10. That's because I got damaged while on the Dragon Bridge. Yep, you guys are observational. Observational? Is that even a word? You guys are very observant. That's the word. Anyway, welcome to the Lower Undead Burg. We have a door right here, which we have a shortcut for. Yay! This takes us back into the original Undead Burg. This is the place with the douches that were throwing firebombs. If you remember that, the bridge is right over there. And whenever we want to, we can just go back to the Undead Burg and then come up here. I'm also going to use another Estus flask. Perfect. So, this area is... okay, the area is not bad. I actually kind of like this area. It's creative, interesting, fun, yeah. But the boss... oh god, the boss. The boss is not going to be fun. I always die on him like 3 times, usually. Oh no, not 3 times. What the hell am I saying? Usually at least 10 times. Every time that I've fought him, it's always taken me maybe 10 times to beat him. And also, you remember I was describing him in the last video? He has this very tiny room packed with dogs. Those are the dogs that he has, so they're relatively threatening. They're not like poodles. And this area, the key to this area is just taking it really slow. Because stuff comes out of the walls everywhere. Not the walls, but you'll see in a minute that there's closed doors all over the place. And they'll open up when we walk past them, which is why we gotta take it really slow. And oh boy.
Somebody, please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
So do you remember when we got that residence key? This is why. Rickert of Vinheim.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am
Griggs of Vinheim.
Sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
You're welcome. Anyway, he's a sorcerer. He's gonna come back to Firelink Shrine with us. And can I just emphasize that it's very crucial that when you're doing this area, if you want to break these barrels to get these items, please roll into them. Don't try to hit it with your sword, because I did that the last time that I played and I hit Griggs over here straight in the face, and that meant that he couldn't go back to Firelink. So let's see what else he has to say.
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
I've always wondered how he even got himself stuck in this room. Like, did some hollows pin him down? I mean, it seems pretty difficult to get back here. I actually don't even know what's back here. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is that part with like the 70 flame-wielding hollows. It looks like it's kind of tough to lure him out, but let's see if we can. I'm trying. I really am. Okay, there we go. We got one. Okay. And I want to get the humanity that's over there. I just hope that we don't die in the process, because this does look pretty harrowing. See? Okay, I got lock on. Locking on is so important in Dark Souls. I was watching my friend play it the other day, and he just kept not locking on. I don't really know why locking on was hard to remember, because it's literally impossible to hit anything in this game without locking on. So, well, actually, except for the bosses. Bosses, it's not always a good idea to lock on. And I understand that I'm using a lot of Estus before this boss, which seems bad, but in reality, you usually die before you use a couple Estuses anyway. And I know that I'm gonna die the first time, at least, because I haven't fought him in a while, and I told you how much I die on him every time. So it's pretty likely that we're not going to do the best on this boss, and I'm going to throw it into a montage later. See all these doors around here? Now I'm trying to walk really slowly. I can't remember which ones have people in them. Aha! Now they're going to come out and we got to fight like 3 of these guys. These guys, I think they're called bandits or thieves or something. They have poison daggers? No, bleed daggers, I think. And they can parry us, too. So, they start with... Oh, Jesus! Oh, man. Oh, that's not good. Blood loss. Yeah, I kind of forgot how to fight these guys. I feel like if I had, like, pyromancy or something, it'd be a lot easier. I'm not even killing him in one hit. Oh my god. And he just S'd us up. Oh, great. Should be able to kill with his backstab. Yeah, there we go. These guys are wearing our thief armor. Well, actually, I don't know if they're wearing it. Maybe like a very tattered version of it. But they start off with our buckler shield, the thief shield that we start off with. And in this area you can find the thief armor that we start off with in some doors. So it's pretty much assumed that these guys are me if I turned hollow. Which I don't really understand because I'm hollow a lot. And like that guy in the beginning said, he didn't want to turn hollow because if he did he would attack us. I don't get that because every time that I'm not human, I am hollow, right? But I'm not... Okay, actually I suppose I am attacking everything. Scratch that. Maybe I'm a monster. That's it. But I am the chosen one. I am the chosen one, so we'll see. And if you thought we were done, there are more doors down here. And then there's the boss, as well as some dogs. We've got 2 dogs up here, I believe, and a lot more of these guys. It's kind of tough to circle around these guys for backstabs just because of how narrow this hallway is. Narrow hallways in Dark Souls never work out well. They just never do. Oh boy. Okay, I gotta get back because it looks like I might be bleeding in a minute. And I have to play this very, very careful. Oh yeah, I forgot. It doesn't even matter how much Estus I'm using because we get a shortcut to Firelink in just a minute. And that's really important because if I didn't have that shortcut to Firelink, then I don't even know what I would do because every single time that I'd have to refight the Capra demon, who's the boss by the way that I keep cryptically talking about, every time I would fight him I would have to go back through this area and that would get frustrating. But do you remember that door in like the sewer area? The one that we can't open? That is what we can open here. See, that's our armor. We already have that stuff. So, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we picked that up. Oh, yes! Okay, you know what? I think we might actually have a chance here of beating the Capra demon. And I'm gonna fight him one time, like legit, just to make sure. Well, actually, it's legit all the time, but I mean, legit on camera. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'll fight him while I'm, summoning that guy, while I'm human. And if I die with the summon, then I'll just do the montage thing. Because really, there would be no way to make that entertaining. I just have to cut out 100 different things. So it's an important shortcut. This is what takes us down to Blighttown, I believe. That's the area that we're gonna skip because, well, actually, there's several reasons. Number one has frame rate issues, and they're not that serious on PC. They're a lot worse on Xbox and PS3, from what I've heard. But I still usually get around 26 frames, and that's really not good. Also, that area just sucks. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate the atmosphere, I hate the level design, I hate every single dang enemy in there. And we're most certainly gonna die on that area several times if we were to do that. Oh wait, no, that's not the door to Blighttown, that's the door to the depths, which is before Blighttown. Yeah, we are gonna do the depths, even though the depths are mostly optional too. See, we're back in the sewer here with the rat. And when we get back there, if we can stay alive past these hollows, might have to fall off the edge again, I don't know. If we can stay alive past these guys, we can get back there pretty safely, kill the dogs, and then try to summon that person over there. If he's still there. I don't know if he'll still be there necessarily, but I know that we're human and there might be another summon there. If there's not, then I'm not going to waste my time waiting, because it really takes forever if you're trying to get a summon. And also, usually with summoning, you get an error summoning failed 9 times out of 10. So, if summoning failed happens, I think I'll just cut ahead until whenever we actually summon the person. Because that's most likely going to happen. The netcode for Dark Souls is pretty messed up, and I don't necessarily know why. I just have to try several times to do it. And the very first time that I beat the Capra demon, I did have a summon. He had a really good pyromancy spell, I forgot what it was. But I managed to stay alive for like 15 seconds, and his pyromancy like instantly killed it. It wasn't combustion, it wasn't Great Chaos Fireball, it was some other thing. It had a wide spread, it did a lot of damage. And I'll introduce you to the world of pyromancy. Oh, god damn it. Wrong button, I'm sorry. We just wasted an Estus. But pretty soon I'll introduce you to the world of pyromancy. I believe that is actually in the depths, which was after this area. It's in the depths where we find the guy who gives us pyromancy. So now we can just run down the sewer. We already have the shortcut open, and we can go fight Capra. And probably die and lose a lot of souls in the process, because it's actually really hard to pick up your blood stain, and it's a little time wasting because every second in that boss fight really counts. I swear, if I had to tell you how many times I've been down the same route, doing this 100 times, trying to fight Capra Demon, oh god, it was dreadful. I was thinking about making a montage of deaths on Capra Demon the last time that I fought him, actually. But I believe that was before I had my YouTube channel fully going. So we just gotta fight a couple of these guys right here. Maybe I can... No, I was thinking I could sneak in for the backstab like you can for the boulders. But we can still get a normal backstab. I'm surprised that I died on these guys. I guess I just forgot how to fight them. And as soon as we go up those stairs, there's gonna be 2 dogs after us. As soon as we go up these stairs, I mean... And I don't want to take damage on him, but I most likely will. Okay, now let's fight the second one. We don't need to go back through that area with the doors again. It may seem like it, but we actually don't aggro them from over here. And there is no summoning sign. No summoning sign. Okay, what I'm gonna do is give me a second to figure this out. I am going to I think stop the recording for now, and when I... Okay, no, screw that. I'm just gonna try to fight this myself, and I'm gonna do the montage idea, because that's what I was gonna do originally, and it's ballsy, and I like it. So, I will see you guys in a minute. You won't hear my voice. I'll probably put some sort of sad music over it, something really depressing. So everybody enjoy your montage.
They say ambition is an enemy of greatness, and greatness is an enemy of fame. When I pick up my guitar and I try to write a song, I think of what my mentor used to say. Who fucking gives a rat's ass? You just write a love song. 'Cause they'll keep your belly full and your wallet lined. Don't bother these nice people with your sad sack songs. If you ask me, I think they're just a waste of time. Inspiration is the best friend of my sorrow, and sorrow is the best friend of my drink. Well, I wanna look myself in the eye tomorrow, but I'm too worried about what other folks will think. Who fucking gives a rat's ass? Do you just write a love song? See a counselor if you need to ease your troubled mind. And could you please sit over there? I don't want you crying in my ear. Do you want some cheese with all that wine? There's a song that I keep trying to sing to no one, but I'm afraid that it's too short or it's too long. And to add to all the things that I'm afraid of, the devil stopped sending me his songs. And the troubles in my heart need to get let out. The troubles in my heart need to escape. And I never liked writing poetry, and I never liked doing pottery. God knows that I never learned to paint. So every now and then I'll sing a sad song, 'cause it keeps my spirit light, my conscience clean. And if you don't care to hear, I don't mind if you go out for some air. 'Cause I'm happy that you're happier than me. I'm happy that you're happier than me. I'm happy that you're happier than me.
So I'd hate to spoil this for you, but this is the one that I win, and I can't really attribute any sort of strategy to me actually winning this, because I've been doing the same thing that I've always been doing, except if you saw the last time that I died on the Capra Demon, it was a bit more of a fight, and that's because I realized that I could actually block the Capra Demon's hits, and this time I had to tackle the dogs from downstairs, which is something that I didn't do earlier, and it proves that that strategy of running up on those stairs is not always foolproof. And Capra Demon's very intimidating because his hits do a lot of damage, but when he's just using one sword to hit you, it's actually not that bad. You could block him fairly easily, and they don't do that much damage compared to the two sword hits, which those are the ones that you really need to avoid. Plus, those happen to have some range, so you can just did a jump attack right there. I was scared for my life in this. You can just tell. Like, I'm running on 1/3 of my health maybe against this giant demon who's hitting me with these two sharp giant cleavers. And it was pretty scary. And this was one of the closest moments I came to actually defeating the Capra Demon, so I didn't want to ruin it. I was being fairly cautious, backing away, and I got very lucky there with being able to Estus right there. I tried to go for like a plunge attack there, and I actually kind of got it. But yeah, this is the only one where I actually managed to figure out a bit of a strategy. See, this entire time I didn't think I could block him because I thought his attacks would take up way too much of my stamina, and I even did block that one right there with 2 sword slash. And we have finally defeated the Capra Demon. Victory achieved. I am so happy. Look at me. Just look at me. I am jumping with joy. He dropped a humanity and a homeward bone. That's awesome. Just look at me. I am so happy. I am jumping with joy. And now I am waving with joy. For some reason in Dark Souls that's used as kind of like a ha, I gotcha moment, because when I do invasions sometimes they'll say that if they beat me, which is 90% of the time because I'm really bad at PvP. I'm hoping that sometime I'll get better at PvP and then maybe I can record some sort of thing here. Now there might have been an item that I actually missed in there, I don't recall. But if I did, then I will go pick it up in the next video. So we're going back here. This is my victory lap back home to Firelink Shrine. Back through the other parts. And I'm just going to stop this here because there's not much else to say. So I will see you next time. Don't forget to leave a like if you actually like the video. I'm not going to force you to, because that would be weird. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, that helps me out, and if you want to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe. So I will see you next time.